Yeah. I know you got some dirt.
We want to
Welcome
talk about
back.
mamas.
It's mother time.
Y'all really. Hold up. My glasses go.
It's mother time.
I didn't even know you was gonna know that was next.
Wow. I missed that memo.
Y'all know I can talk about everything. First things first. That's good. I don't know if y'all saw.
First things first.
I know.
Papa bricks.
I'm pretty sure Dime saw it. You might have saw it. Probably sure you didn't see it. Young Thug was on the gram.
Oh,
With the
For
video.
those who don't know, it's Instagram.
I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't see that.
So, Young Thug posted on Instagram a video of his son sitting in his lap. And I don't know what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about nothing. And he was smoking weed. And I think he thought he was doing something by hitting one of these. Like,
Oh yeah, he won't get that
he won't get
contact.
secondhand smoke. So everybody on the post was, going in, tagging CPS and blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
So with that being said, and this was yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
So today the authorities popped up at his house. Told y'all because I be knowing. So
Dang.
She got the juice. She got the juice.
So then let me rewind for y'all because y'all gotta hear this statement that Young Thug done released.
See, I hadn't heard anything about it until today when somebody on Facebook was basically like, oh, he's stupid. He deserved to get locked up for what he did. And some of the people in the comment section asked, well, what did he do? And he said he was smoking weed like that in front of his son. And I was just like, did you see his boxing video?
Don't tell me you got
His
box.
box, like as in like he was fighting.
No, as in I guess he
Sparring.
calls himself training.
Wow. Because
So
Plies
he-
ready to put them hands on him.
So he looked like he was like in his backyard,
Plies.
like maybe like on a car pad or something. And he had some dude that I guess was supposed to be his quote unquote boxing trainer with the mitts on, and he had Young Thug. He was calling out numbers like 1, 2, and Young Thug was like, "But you gotta see how this dude swing, man." I'm like, dude, I hope that you don't fight like that in the street because it's gonna be real ugly.
That's why it's Rich Homie
be
Quan.
real
Now
ugly.
listen to what he said, and I want y'all to tell me.
Okay.
You the only father in the room, but okay. So he put, to whom it may concern. First off, I would like to apologize to my son.
I'm sorry. Before you say that, I promise you he did not write that.
I already know it. That's
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a publicist statement.
Definitely. I'm sorry.
I would like to apologize to my son, my fans, and all the parents around the world. By no means will I do anything to hurt my son or any kid in the world. I regret that I chose to continue to smoke once Royal jumped in my lap. After looking back on it, I realized my error and I am sorry for my actions. I would also like to take the time to let people around the world know that this pedestal that I have been placed upon, I do not take it for granted, but I need people to understand that I am only human and I make mistakes just like anyone else. In spite of the situation, I will continue to strive to be the best parent I can be. Thanks. You don't talk like that, bruh.
Yep. Don't even talk like that.
And quite honestly, I don't think there's a publicist or anybody on Cash Money's payroll
That talks
that
like
talks
that.
like
Yeah.
that either.
This is me.
He might have got that from like
The fact
Google or
that it
somewhere.
happened so casually, I don't think he thought about it because
Right.
it's
Not
not
the
the
first
first time they
Right.
do this. So we
Yeah.
saw that video. Who knows what else is going on in the house that the child is being exposed to? Just because, like I said, he just posted a video of my son sitting on my lap. We chilling, we good. I'm not trying to hide the weed. Get my life. It is what it is. So, do you think that some type of action should be taken towards that since it was public? You see, it's one thing when people accuse people like, oh, I know Taisha down the street be her kids, but we don't know. So you can say you're going to call Child Protective Services. But for it to be on social media and you see it clear as day, do you think that they should do something? Because when you post weed and drugs and money online, they feds be ready
On it.
come get you on
On
Facebook.
it. They be on it.
So you think they should do something?
Yeah.
You're really
Because
pondering over here.
I think here's what's going on. Celebrities, the fans don't put them on pedestals. They put their own self on pedestals. So they feel like they cannot be touched. So they post stuff and do stuff knowing that they're going to get some type of publicity from it.
I don't think he does because I think before he was a rapper, he's still a hood guy. I'm not gonna say the word, but I feel like when you're in a certain environment, that's normal to you.
You see you saw the you saw the dudes that he hang out with, like the dude. Okay, I doubt he's that guy. I doubt that.
You don't think he's like a hood dude?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Positive.
Oh.
So he just became one. He became a rapper. I kind of agree with you on that.
I promise you.
I kind of agree with you on that. But to answer Jen's question, you see, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I tried it.
No, like, I think if you're dumb enough to post a video like that, you deserve
Repercussions.
whatever the repercussions are. Like, I mean, Instagram and Twitter, social media
Kryptonite.
is yeah, literally.
Yes.
And I just think before you hit send, before you hit enter, before you do whatever, you just need to take a moment and kind of like, especially if you're a celebrity, because you know that it's going to get blown out of proportion tenfold.
Yes, sir.
And as soon as you hit that send button, you got to remember how many followers you have.
And then
You got to remember how fast people screenshot.
Cause I screenshot all
You got to remember.
day.
You got to remember how easy it is to forward and share and so on and so forth. So if you have like just ballpark figure 5 million followers, as soon as you hit send,
Somebody got it.
5 million people have it, and then within the next minute or two,
yeah, you might be.
that's
up to
probably
10.
double
And
or
even when
triple.
they do like they post and delete, somebody got it like right away. So
So I mean, so did they arrest him or was anything
no, I
to this
guess
point?
it's an investigation going on, which I'm like, I don't know what we investigate.
What are you
but-
investigating, right?
And then he just, if you put out a statement, you're admitting, like, you just
Yeah.
admitted you did it. So I mean, now what?
Whatever happens to Young
Wow.
Thug at any point in his life is really, and don't apologize to me as a parent. Like, I don't want your apology for being,
The type of parent you are.
yeah. Like, you don't have to apologize to me. Apologize to your son and your family and get yourself together. That's all I can say.
So, in other news, Usher got married on a low
Oh snap!
Man, that's another one.
again.
Oh my goodness!
Jen must get some kind of
Oh,
celebrity.
you got the meanest connect. What?
You know
Man,
people that know people that
listen,
know
tell-
people,
tell-
they wanna
tell-
tell
listen.
you.
Well, you tell them. Yeah, I'm looking for
That's
that.
what I'm
Honestly,
telling
didn't
you
even
now.
know I hadn't heard that he hadn't even been dating anybody.
He been
at this
dating
point.
Grace for like 7 years now.
Okay.
So I can't remember specifically off the top of my head who she's related to. It's like somebody in the industry. Her dad is somebody. I can't know nobody that you'll be like, oh, but it's like somebody.
Like a
She's
behind the
kind of
scenes
in
guy.
like the music exec kind of thing. But they got married in not Costa Rica, somewhere over the weekend. On a low, couple friends, couple family members. She's older, which most people are like, oh, I should go for the older type. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like older people too. But what people are criticizing him for is because his first marriage was his mother told him not to, which I mean you can't go where people tell you, but he did that on the fly real quick, secretly.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with this. So it's like Usher has a pattern here. Like
Yeah, probably. Dang.
Does his mother like or get along with this
that's the
currently?
thing we don't know because she says that she tried after that whole Tamika Raymond situation. She tries to stay out. She's like, I'm gonna be your mom at the end of the day, but she's not as vocal as she was when he was with that girl. Oh, any interview, anything, she would tell you she ain't like that girl. She go digger, she this, she that, the whole nine. This you don't hear her vocalizing anything.
Yeah, because I
about
haven't
it.
like seen his
So-
mother anywhere in public in years, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
I think the last time I saw his mother, like on any kind of interview or something, was when, what happened? Was it his son or somebody?
When he, yes, his stepson.
Yeah, that's
Passed
the
away.
last time that I saw anything, and that's been a few years. So
Dang. But I think that's like the new trend in Hollywood.
What?
Like,
Secretly get
yeah.
married? Yeah. It ain't Hollywood. If I could have did it, I'd have did it.
Me too. Honestly.
I want
So
my,
we could have made it.
Actually,
to
I'm
Baltimore.
lying.
I want my wedding. What? I'm inviting everybody.
They ain't gonna be
Even-
flying us out to
You
LA.
gonna
For
invite
his wedding.
ex-girlfriends, everybody. I want y'all all to see this. Oh, okay.
I would definitely invite my ex females to my wedding.
That's, they
I would
gonna
do
be like, they gonna pull up Dwayne Wade on
I would
Different
definitely
World.
do that.
I did invite a friend that I kind of like talked to for a little while, and we just ended up being the best of friends. I did invite her to the wedding.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, see, I would like really invite my exes, like
But
females I've
why?
actually dealt with.
Yeah, why?
Wow.
It's like sharing a moment with me.
They ain't want to be like, look at me. bitches."
But you
You're
can
like-
do that through pictures or word of mouth.
But
Why did they?
I'm not
I mean, I
paying
would-
for you, and I don't even like you.
that's the
And you
thing.
an ex. I'm
That's
not
the
paying
thing.
for no
That's the
plate
thing.
for
That's the
you.
thing. I have nothing negative towards my exes. I don't.
You don't have to, but I just feel
And
like
and a lot of them
in
have.
the moment, it depends. Because first and foremost, you can say that, but whoever you choose to marry one day has to be on the same page with that. Because you can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna invite."
Yeah,
all
you
my
gotta-
exes.
you gotta let that be
No,
known.
You better slide that past
Yeah,
me.
you gotta-
no, here's
gotta
the
let
thing.
that
Here's the
be
thing.
known.
And because that's how I am now. Any female I talk
Ain't
to,
nobody
I
gonna
tell
come
them.
and congratulate
I tell
me
them
and hug
about.
me, and I'm
I
like,
tell.
"What?"
I tell them about
You
females
so
I've dealt
mad.
with. I tell them about females I've dealt with, and I also tell them that I have no problem with them.
So
No, that's fine. Like,
You
I
know
have
what I'm saying?
exes, like, 98% of my ex, nobody has no beef with me. Like, at all. But I wasn't inviting you to my wedding.
So Diamond, when you
But
get
if
married,
I did choose to do that, you supposed to run that past the person
right?
that you're
Yeah,
marrying.
you have to.
And-
So
That's
Diamond,
what
when
I'm saying. Like you gotta do that from the door.
When I get married, what?
when you get married in 2 years, you gotta invite the chick that threw the brick through your window.
You gonna invite her?
He like,
Ain't you gonna invite her?
out
I'm
there.
not going to invite her.
Why?
She didn't invite me to her wedding,
Oh.
Wow.
and I see her from time to time. I'll say this. She was on my show before. She came as a guest on my show before.
Oh wow. How was that?
Oh gosh.
Yep. Here we go.
say that.
I know you're supposed to be
My
leaving,
man
but
supposed to be going out the door.
Why am I? Yeah, I'm supposed to be leaving. Is this thing on? Maybe I'm not supposed to be saying anything.
That's your way of telling you that. Yeah. Just,
Oh, yeah.
I'm right. I unplugged that.
Right.
yeah, you
so-
definitely did.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay.
He really wants to get this
It's
out.
tricky. It's tricky. She was on my show. I thought it was gonna be awkward. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be awkward. It wasn't though. It wasn't. For me, it wasn't. And so we were able to get through it. Okay, so.
We still can't hear you, sir.
You on my mic.
Maybe I'm not supposed to.
It's not meant for you to tell that
It's
story.
not supposed to do it.
But here's the
She's
thing.
not coming to the wedding.
Okay, in a
She didn't
nutshell.
invite me to hers. I wouldn't have went to hers.
That was my next question. Would you have gone?
No, I would not have went to hers.
I don't think I would go to a wedding of an ex.
Did I mention that she
Actually,
married
I-
somebody that I know? But we didn't know each other like that.
Right.
Like she married somebody I went to high school with.
Okay.
We didn't know each other in high school. Like we don't know each other, but we was in the same class, but we didn't hang out with them. But yeah, so it's cool. It's weird because she's been on Sugar Mama Radio before. She's been on my show before, not here, but in the past. You'll never be able to figure out who she is.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We don't care.
If y'all see her, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Remember I told you about
I
her?
can figure anything out.
Okay, so you'll see her. I'm sure you're gonna see her.
It was Stephanie.
Who's that? Who else is that?
Rawlings Blick.
No, it's not. It's cool. It's cool. Usually girls that you messed with in the past, your present girl that would be uncomfortable. I told you I have DJ the ex's wedding before. Yeah.
I mean, that's money, so.
Yeah. I wouldn't invite her though. I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta
I would
find a
probably say
girlfriend
no.
first.
Just gotta be a real secure woman that can deal with that. Could you deal with that?
Do what? And
Your
then exes.
your husband, your husband if he had invited, I don't know, an ex?
It depends on the status of what their relationship was.
If he had a kid, could he invite his kid's mother?
I'm cool. My husband has a son. I'm cool with his child's mother.
So y'all didn't have no problems? She's older?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Now, my husband was married before me. No, his ex-wife can't come. But he can invite any ex he want.
Why she can't?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
Oh, they had trouble.
I don't have a problem with it. No one phase me.
See, I would invite my exes.
I'm way too cocky to let a lot of stuff.
Not you.
We never saw that coming.
No.
At all.
And I wouldn't want her to invite her ex. I'm just.
And that's the thing. I'm thinking, like, if you were to do that, I feel like if I bought mine, you wouldn't be cool with it. So don't tell me you'll bring yours. So
man.
You can catch it on Facebook, like the album over the pictures. That's how you can go. How about that? Did y'all see Kanye's homeless fashion line?
Oh, 12 Years a Slave line?
I didn't know that was a real fashion line.
Dude.
I did not know that. I thought that somebody was joking.
This right here, this shirt right here costs $3,000.
Yeah.
I thought that somebody,
Exclusive.
when I saw that, I thought that somebody was just playing around.
Now,
I really did. I did not know that was a real fashion line.
First of all, I'm mad that this. Check this out.
Because that material is probably like.
Not even that. Let me take it back before the fashion show. New York Fashion Week. A lot of people plan for this. Get media to come cover their show.
Yeah,
get
it's big.
models.
It's huge.
It's a big deal. Time slots. Like, I've modeled before for that, so I get it. I understand it. Kanye decides, I think I want to do a fashion show tomorrow. One even in town, one thinking about doing nothing for New York Fashion Week, nothing. He has the people bump this lady from her time slot. You should. Well, if it was me, it depends. It's Kanye, so no, it was a waste of time anyway. But all the stuff that goes into preparing for her show was like out the window, and then she has to scramble to get another time, get these people to come to this time, and models, and because some girls are in different shows, and it's a lot. And for Kanye to do that, to come out there with burlap sacks, H&M shirts that a dog ripped up in the backyard, and then my man at the end smoking a cigarette that I still don't know if that was part of the show or that was like somebody just rolled up and was like, hey, I fit in, I'm on the show. Like, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm mad at Kanye.
This was my thing with Kanye.
It looked like the same thing from last year too. Just different color.
Yeah, exactly.
Last year was like green,
exactly,
and now
exactly.
this year was brown.
But this was my thing. Everybody saw the infamous interview where he was on Sway in the morning.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You don't have.
You ain't got the answer,
You
Sway.
don't have the answers. I mean, like totally, like.
Sway didn't have the answer.
I don't know if you saw the video of it. It was a lot funnier because she spazzed out, and then Sway went street and was like,
"Dude, we can cut these cameras off."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
said we can cut these cameras off.
Nah.
You don't have the answer, Sway. Sway, you don't have the answer.
I like, first of all, what you not gonna do? Like, he should.
I feel like he was like, come on, good dog, come on.
But he did.
I gave you a TV, something bullshit.
But he did get to the point where
he's like, we can
you
cut
ain't
these
gotta turn
cameras
up
off.
like that. We can cut these cameras off and push the mic away like these mics. We can. Yeah, he
said that.
But
You
then
see
you gotta remember.
That was a little later on.
But at the same time.
He kept bitching though.
But at the same time, why spaz out on your show and stoop to that level?
Because it's your show.
But this is my thing where I was going. But this is where I'm going with this.
Or is it
the whole time in that interview, Kanye kept talking about how he was having all of these problems getting in and people, accepting him and this, that, and the other. Yeah, throwing all of this shade.
But he wasn't really mad at Sway.
No, I understand that. I get that.
I think
I get that.
probably why.
Right, I get that. But my thing is how he just kept talking about how he, lost all of these millions of dollars in this, and people wasn't accepting them for this and that and the other. And I looked at when I saw the pictures from the clothing line, I was like, so.
And that's the thing, like Kanye feel like he's so into fashion.
Stylish, right?
So
He
it's
think
like
he's
you
so.
dress your wife and
listen, I ain't gonna lie. The clothes that he wear is at Charlotte Verse.
I know.
And
That's
all
all
I
I
do
can
is
say.
go in the backyard real quick, roll
Yeah,
around,
it really
get in the
is.
fight
But
real quick, tell somebody slap
Those
you
sweater
up.
dresses that he's
but
wearing.
honestly,
I see
some
it.
of the stuff, like, you don't even have to go to a store to put that together. You can
all.
like reach in your drawer and put on a pair of tights
And I'm
and like put some shorts over top of it.
Are
And
in
then
the
if your
fashion
son is
world
bigger
with
than you,
women.
you can go get your son's like sweater or sweat. They had some of the dudes had sweaters on, and the bottom of the sleeve was like 6 inches past their.
Now I can't front. I do like them Yeezys though.
You talking about when it be hanging off
I
there?
do.
Yeah.
That is so
Yeezys
stupid.
look like damn K Coke. They do. They slick though.
That's nice. Where'd you get that from, huh?
Kanye knows about fashion. I think he's a fashion.
He just
guru.
booked and everybody with these
Well,
clothes.
let's not get it confused. Most of that fashion stuff be like that.
Some of
'Cause
it-
half the stuff they not even gonna wear.
Don't be all slick. It just be looking
And I just remember thinking yesterday, like when I looked at the prices, I was like, somebody's gonna buy this stuff, and Kanye gonna make a killing because
You should. I like Kanye.
it'll be like more people overseas though. I don't
Look,
think.
this is what I'll do. I'll buy a sweater, and I'll put some ketchup stains, some barbecue stains, and barbecue sauce, and let it sit in there. Then I wash it, and then the stains will still be in there, and see how much money I make if I sell it.
So basically, you saying Diamond could have put that shirt?
Oh my
had
God,
the
he
blood
could
on it,
have. Oh my God, he could have made the.
and just charged $300, and
I promise you, that's
our
all it
people would have
is.
been like, "Oh yeah, that's hot."
He probably went in the dumpsters, grabbed some shirts, throw them on people. Well, washed them first, and throw them on people.
We're listening. What are we shutting down, Diamond?
What y'all just stop recording.
I got a song for everything.
And just leave. You ain't-
Stop record, stop stream,
That's it.
cut the lights off, and leave.
You ain't about to write that on
Gotcha. Nah, come on, dang.
Stop record first. So do stop record first.
I got it, Diamond. I got it, Diamond. Don't.
Stop recording.
So I gotta play my own music. I gotta put on Pandora.
All right, let's see if we can harmonize
Real
real quick.
quick.
All right.
Hit the beat, dang.
What beat am I looking for?
I ain't say I was working.
What are we doing?
Part of the game was that.
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought.
That's the impromptu part where you just make it happen as you go along, like we've been doing for the last.
That's my life.
2 hours.
Make it happen as you go along.
That's tough.
It works. Go with the
Always
flow.
acting like she got a hard life.
I don't. That's my point. I don't. I just rock with
Did
the
you evict somebody today?
Oh yeah.
Monday. I did.
All right, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not here about that. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me
we
hit a
listening.
Diamond K real quick.
All right, we're listening.
Here's the thing.
This guy. Okay.
Okay.
So if people don't understand, you don't get evicted like for the month you're in. You're obviously
Right.
getting evicted because you ain't paid
Last
last
month.
month's
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah.
So there's this guy who had a balance of about $4,500. So that was August rent and September's rent.
Okay, that
Okay.
answers my question.
So in order to stop eviction, you need to pay
Both of those.
you need to pay last month, which is half because you owe 45, so about $2,000 some dollars. Then you have late fees and you have court costs. Late fees is 5% of your rent. Then you have court costs, and every time after this date, after that date, you got court costs. So
Kanye made a song about Sean.
She gives me money.
it ain't going in my pocket though.
Your story.
So anyway, evictions were scheduled for Monday. Had a list on Saturday.
What's the word?
Saturday.
We should have said
What's he supposed to say, Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
I don't know.
Saturday.
Oh yeah.
That's how you pronounce the
I don't know
word.
what she said at first.
It's got a D in it.
Saturday.
It's a D in it.
Yeah, I put a D in
No,
it.
she said Saturday.
It's
No.
Saturday.
Anyway.
She didn't say Saturday.
Right.
Sardy. Saturday.
Saturday. Sunday.
I know somebody say Sunday.
Oh my
They
God.
don't say AY.
Most people
They like
say
Sunday.
around this
It's Sunday.
Bro, these
Like
are-
say day. Like Sunday. You don't
like,
say Sunday.
It's like Monday, Sunday, Saturday.
Get back to your story.
Then hella people can't spell Wednesday. They figure it's a D.
Oh my gosh.
But
Yo,
we going
that's one word I I just recently started spelling that right.
Dude, I had a dude,
I used to be like WED.
but it was a dude in high school that spelled Wednesday, Winsday.
Okay. That's what's up.
Like, wins, no wins, like you win, like you're the winner.
Wednesday.
Winsday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So you evict. So like you was like, yo, you gotta leave. You came with your shirt.
Let me finish.
Yeah, damn, you keep interrupting the
It's
story.
your
Right. Go ahead, sit down.
Nah, I'll take that one. Nah, I would take that
No,
one.
so-
That was on me.
All right. So, over the eviction schedule for Monday. I already sent you out a letter a week before. Just FYI, next week. Yada yada yada. I'm still courteous enough to call you, so I call you on Saturday, and I say.
Send your ass a voicemail.
No, he answers. I was like, hey, just letting you know, eviction's on Monday. What are you doing? Like, are you coming to bring it in sometime this weekend? Are you paying like, what are you doing?
Had y'all gone to court?
No, they get them letters already. If you go to
So
court.
that already passed.
Yeah, it already passed. Now it's at the point where this is evictions. If you didn't go and figure something out with them, be the constable, what's up? That's how I go down. So I called him. He said, oh, one of the managers is supposed to call me and tell me if the constable can put it off. I said, okay, did she call you? No. I said, so you not going to take responsibility yourself and call to find out why nobody called you? Like, you're the one getting evicted. I was waiting on her to call me back. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you Monday. So, hang up. Monday come around.
So what is this, Saturday?
This was, yes. So, Monday, people starting to, I don't know how people live like that. People was up to like on Monday morning coming in paying money. Like, we don't know when the constable can come. Come at 9, come at 10, come at 2. I don't know. He just show up. He called me 15 minutes when I'm on my way. So, this guy, African guy, he come in. He paid me $1,400. I said, what you want me to do with that? No, it has to be certified funds at this point.
You took a check.
No. Constable take cash. I'm not. So I
$1,400 is a lot of
said,
money to take cash.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't
I
either.
would either. So I said, what you want me to do with this? He's like, oh, this is for eviction. No, it's not. So he was like, he arguing me back and forth that, the constable, I don't have control over it. My job
If I
is
go get money order, where did he come? Then what I do?
take this and go get a truck. Move your out.
I lived in. No.
Bye, yo, you stupid.
You in my country. My woman.
You here.
Woman don't tell me.
Okay,
He
so,
got a woman and 2 kids at home,
Woman
and they
don't
trying
tell
to get
me
put
nothing.
out.
okay, so,
You quiet woman.
They do act like they don't like me.
Stop.
They don't like me because I'm real. They
so
like,
what happened when you
They
told him
like,
that?
no,
So you didn't
back
take the
home.
money?
you-
You take the
No.
money?
So I said, no, I can't take it. So he's sitting there negotiate with me like, how about wait till Wednesday? I get you more money on Wednesday. I said, no, you owed this money since last
Did he owe
month.
$1,400 or
No,
what?
he owed
owed
$2,800.
He owed
He owed
45.
about 45, but he got to pay
But
at
he
least
had-
from last
yeah.
month with
Damn, y'all let him go that long? So
No, it's only 1 month.
That's 2
You get it.
months. That's
2 months.
4,500 is
No,
2
because
months.
He was 2 months behind?
No, because we're in September now, so he didn't even pay September yet. He still owes for August, so we're evicting him from August. September just happened to get posted now.
Right.
That's tough.
So that's how that goes.
definitely tough.
So he's still sitting in my face trying to negotiate. I said, look, check this out. Be nice enough. I did not send this up to corporate. Take this. Either go find an apartment, go find a truck. You need to go. Point blank period. Because it's not going to do for you. He said, I'm going to wait till the constable come
So
in.
you behind the glass?
No.
No, she's at a desk, right?
That's why I'm the person that's always out there, whatever, because they like, oh, Jen deal with it. So he like, I'm gonna wait for the constable.
As he should.
No problem. Constable said, what you gonna do? So he like, oh, I got 2 kids. I said, you didn't think about that last month? I
I
said,
didn't think about last month.
why you ain't call me? You could have worked out something, but the fact that I have to track
I want you
you
to make money.
you lost it.
I lost it.
So what ended up happening after hours and hours of negotiating? We said, okay,
In English?
Wednesday morning.
One for English.
No.
Wednesday morning,
2 days from
if
from
you
then?
don't pay, you is out here.
Did Wednesday happen yet?
Yep.
This past Wednesday.
And what happened? Did he do it? Did he get it done? Damn. He ain't make it?
I will rent that apartment by next week.
How much that shit cost?
His rent was 21.
You know what?
2100.
That joint be
See,
vacant.
that's the
That joint
first
be
problem.
vacant.
I'm always, that's the thing. I'm nice with people. I talk to let's reevaluate this. But I don't think, it's very nice. One of my, it's the size of some homes for apartments. So like one of the smallest ones we have is 1980 square feet. That's bigger than my house.
Back to
I told him, like, I'll sit there with people and try to say, look, I don't think this is working for you. You can't afford.
I knock off $20. I mean,
Man.
You just gotta pay $24.80 this month.
Like, I'll even be like, we can transfer you to another. No, I'll be like, we can try to transfer you to another community that's cheaper, affordable, because you obviously can't.
We have some houses in Park Heights if you want them.
You see,
No, we have one at St. Charles at Oakport. That's up the street.
oh, the one where I dropped your shirt off.
Yeah. Good thing. So, needless to say, just one eviction. Don't worry.
So, like, are they kicking and screaming when they go and holding on to the
It depends on the property I'm at.
door? Have you seen that? Like, no!
No, I've seen this guy, and I felt so bad. His kids was sitting like at the little Fisher Price table eating lunch, and I was like, but the thing is, he was rude about it. He was just like, y'all ain't gonna put me out with my kids right here. I was like, no, we'll wait till I finish eating.
Oh, so you have to actually be there.
Job.
And it's just you and the maintenance man.
It's me, the constable, either the property manager or the maintenance supervisor.
I thought it was just.
Guys always with me, but
I gotta tell you something that you probably didn't know. When you turn your back, they call you.
I know.
They be like that.
That's why I don't care. Like I have stuff. Okay, thank you.
But you're still
I
getting
still need
out.
my money.
You're right.
I still need my money.
But you're still leaving, exactly. But
So where
see,
you living?
now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. First of all, I'm not paying $2,500 a month for a place that I'm not trying to buy. That I'm not owning.
Either.
That's ridiculous. First and
So
foremost.
don't close nothing.
Okay. I got you.
Bad damn.
And then, secondly, like, when do you realize? When do you get to the point where you realize that you might be living above your means?
And that's what I was saying.
And just
like,
try
I
to-
don't
you know what I'm
understand,
saying?
Like, and that's what I was talking about with LNG last week. Like, this man had asked me, like, what are the requirements to move at one of the properties I'm at, and I told him, I need this, I need that. And I said, you need to make 3 times the rent. Your income needs to equal 3 times the rent. And he was like, why? And I'm like, for you to be about 60 years old, like, you should know why. But I'm like, because I don't want to have you apply for something that you cannot afford. And he's like, oh, okay, but like, why? I was like, let me break it down. If you bring home $1,200 a month and your rent is like $1,100, how you paying the rest of your bills? How are you living? That does not make sense.
Energy
He's like,
assistance and oodles and
that
noodles.
is true. I was like, I'm gonna evict you in 30 days. So why even waste your time, my time? You can't afford it. Bye.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense.
But I will say, at one of the properties, the one I'm speaking of, that's a little expensive. Most people that move there are people that are downsizing from homes or older people, so they have it. And they rather spend the money at an apartment than at a home because, like, their mortgage may be less, but they may have upkeep of their home and other stuff that ends up totaling to be about what they're paying in rent. Whereas at an apartment place, you ain't got to do nothing but just live. So, here's what it is.
I think I could do that job. I think I could do that.
I couldn't.
so.
I think
That
I
would break
could.
my like you. You see kids sitting there eating and they don't know what's going on.
Right.
So you have to tell them, well, this is your last day you're gonna be
I mean,
here
you
today.
don't talk to the kids.
This is your last supper.
This is your last.
I do have a heart, but at the same time,
No.
This is your last supper at 2208 apartment B.
So petty.
No, I think I could do that. I think I could do that.
So petty.
Because at the end of the day, it's your job, and people.
It's stressful at times, but hey.
Oh, I'm sure, and you'd probably deal with. I mean, you have a lot of different complexes, right? So
So I have different.
and
different. Not John. What am I trying to say? Different. I don't know.
you have different income levels that you deal with. So
people.
Different personalities.
different
of course.
personalities, different ethnicities, and
All that. Jazz.
all of that.
All that jazz.
You know what I'm saying?
The
So
uppity to the fan.
Yeah, Wow.
and the in between.
So you have the people that could probably pay their rent up for a year, and then you have the people who fall a month behind and got
a $35 application.
You know what?
check.
How do
How
you
do
bounce
you
an
do that?
application fee check?
You trying to apply, but can't even get the dang on $35 to go through.
Oh my gosh.
So needless to say, they didn't
$35.
get the apartment.
No, they came back with the money, but now you have an NSF on, which is not like you. If you can't only have.
So basically, you paid $70 for the application fee. That was only $35.
Oh, and the return check fee I'm charging you because I had to return that
So basically, you paid about $100 for.
just to get approved. Maybe you might got declined. I don't
Right,
know.
and then if you.
I'm okay. I'm definitely okay. Dang.
I could do
$35
that
you
too.
bounce it?
And I will have to be a little cold-hearted with it because it's like you kind of. I mean, circumstances happen. People lose jobs. You know,
Yeah.
people get laid off. That stuff you.
I think I'm an
lenient.
even bad. Like I'm very caring. I'm very, very caring. But I'm very much a polite, sarcastic a-hole.
Wow.
Like, sarcastic.
I am. It's a polite way to be an a-hole to somebody. Like, you could be in my face going off. I'm like, okay, that is totally fine. And like, you know, like, but I do care about some people's situations. I
But-
really genuinely do.
But why get mad at you?
Cause you work there. That's the same thing. Like, and what I have noticed is when I was telling my husband, I have to start watching how I say stuff, what I say. Like, I still need to be assertive for my job in certain situations. But like, what, 2-3 months ago, when dude just went and shot up the leasing office, like, cause he was mad, cause he was on eviction list. Like, that's not my fault.
At
Oh,
your
honey.
office?
Yeah, it was in Middle River. Or yeah, it was not my office. It was another
Property
community.
under your control.
Yeah, shot a leasing agent and a property manager.
That's tough.
Because he was behind in rent.
Yeah, like
And was
some
getting
other
evicted.
residents was like he seemed crazy and he always was going off about something, but he was mad because I think they were putting him out because he had to go because he couldn't afford his rent no more. Like, why would that be my fault?
Well, now, sir, you have free rent.
The freest rent
Free
ever.
rent, free food.
Yes.
You're good now.
You're good,
Good
now.
now.
You're well taken
3
care
hots
of.
in a cot. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to wash your own clothes now.
You
sir.
don't. You have
You might
people
be
to do
washing
that for you.
somebody else's clothes.
Wow.
but You don't even.
Now that sucks.
Like that doesn't make. You know what you get yourself into, and like I said, circumstances happen. In those cases, it is what it is. But how can you be mad at the people, especially when you signed the lease
Yeah.
You knew what you signed
and you knew
up
what you
for.
signed off for?
And my thing
Yep.
is communication. That's what anything in life. My thing is this: it's people who things have happened to, and they will come in and say, "Can I talk to you? This is what's going on." I may be a little like some people are really just like never been late on rent, and they feel like they about to be late for the first time. That they owe you like, I swear, like I don't really, you know what I mean? But some
Like
people
rent is
like,
due on the
look,
first and they paying on the third, so
right, so they like, that's not like me. And then there's people that's like, okay, look, somebody lost their job, you know, can we, you know, I can respect you at least acknowledging it, where there's no people like, I pay it when I pay it, or when y'all come to my door looking for it. Like, when you have, I don't know how people live like that, because you don't know what day they're coming, and you have kids, and no, that's like when I said the lady, I don't know if you was when I said that lady with the BG&E bill. You on eviction list. I'm gonna put you out, and you gonna come to my office and tell me that you didn't have it because you had to pay BG&E a couple $1,000. For what?
I don't
You
love
don't
B-
need the BG&E
Yeah.
because I'm gonna put you out. What, like,
now you have lights in an apartment that you're not even.
and
Oh my
BG&E does payment plans. We all know that.
They
And then in
definitely
the
do.
wintertime, they don't. They cannot turn you off in
Yes.
certain situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I hear it all.
That's tough.
Amazing.
You couldn't make that decision. You could.
She said her 3 kids, they had to have that BG&E.
Listen. At least they was gonna be warm. Cause you know what I was.
Warm where?
Wasn't
With
it?
what roof?
I'm saying if she would have paid the rent first. I mean,
Then she would have had the
She
roof
could-
over.
Then she would've had a
This
roof over it. It'd have been-
I'm
it'd been a
nice
little-
like that. If I knew that and I knew your situation, I'd have figured something out. I'd have helped you figure something out. I'd have maybe got you some space heaters. We got them in my office. I will help you. I'd rather you have a roof over your head for your kids
Right,
than
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm putting you out with your kids and you just pay BG&E for what?
So,
ain't
in
gonna lie.
your position, you have the authority to like negotiate and
payments.
No, manager, we really don't, but case by case scenario if I present it to a manager in the instance like, look, this is what's going on with this person. We review your file, like you ain't really had no issues, or we see you trying, then we make it do what we can do. But it ain't but so much.
Right.
But it's been instances where we have helped some people out where we're like, okay, look, if you just at least pay this, we can figure something out at a later point. We just don't want to put you out, so.
But you gotta know that if you know that you didn't pay rent this month, so that next month something there needs to be some
Maybe
stuff.
like, I ain't get no notice on my door.
There's a song
No,
that
you don't
goes.
wait until you get a notice. You know you didn't pay.
There's a song that goes. I know my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. Just enough to get up
Who
in this
sings
club.
that? I hear it all the time.
Pitbull and Neo.
Oh yeah, he performed it on the.
That's Pitbull.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pitbull
Cause
and
that's
Neo.
probably the only part I know was the Neo part. Cause when
Yeah.
Pitbull get on, you be like, what?
Yep. Yeah.
You be like,
I'll just be. Yeah.
I like, oh, that Neo come on. You be like, I knew my rent was gonna be. You be like, oh, I know that part.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
I have to go and pull that up because I've never heard
That's
that
what it's
song.
on me rocking too.
Yeah, that's my
It's the
joint.
beat, like,
When that joint come on at the store, I'll be going off.
Pitbull goes in and he's made a lot of money making music just like that. Him and
what my
Get
son
out.
at? Maybe.
okay, time out.
I'm
This is one of those
scared.
times you have to be proactive.
All right, well, y'all go play security real quick. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jen. This is for your safety, Jen. You're the only woman here, so we had to make sure.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I thought it was I'm not sure who that was. Actually.
And we still don't know. All right, so is that it? You have anything else you wanna?
No, I got nothing else.
Cool. All right, man. So Gucci, she put big holes in.
I want to make sure I can see for real, for real. My eyelashes was popping. Whew.
There's another great show.
I like when we wing it sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
you gotta break the monotony.
That's what makes our show great.
That
We
we
can
can
we
wing
can
it.
touch all aspects of a radio show.
Yeah, and we
No
ain't even talk about half the stuff we could have talked.
ad libbing, and then we have our organized.
And then we have our shout outs.
Oh yeah,
I'll go first.
do your thing.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for
Yeah,
No, hey, real quick though, the mixtape is coming along well. And I don't know if I think I did announce that Booby was hosting it when I was here a couple of weeks ago. I think I have about, up to this point, about 17 commitments of people that are
wow.
that are contributing songs. Not all of them have sent their music in yet. I actually thought that I was going to have old stuff from everybody, but I actually have a few people that are doing brand new exclusive songs that are going to be on the mixtape. And I just want to shout out everybody, man, that has agreed to contribute a song, because a lot of times people want things in return. You know, they're submitting the music free because they understand that this is promotion for them. Shout out to DJ Booby, because he said, I'm charging you not one penny for hosting it. And he's gonna, not only as far as having his voice on the soundtrack, he's also gonna be the one that actually masters the mixtape and put the music together and all of that stuff. So shout out to everybody for that. Again, it's dropping Black Friday.
Oh wow.
Hopefully. That's the target date for right now. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Somebody told me yesterday that we need to have some kind of like little party for that. So I'm gonna investigate and see what I can do, because I don't have a lot of money to put out for trying to rent a place and all of that stuff. So I'm actually gonna look into a few places and see if we can do a little something there. and maybe have some of the artists come through and perform their joints live and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be tricky because that's the day after Thanksgiving, and people out of town and so on and so forth. So we'll see how that goes. Also, shout out to Extreme House Nation. They kind of made me an official member last Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of hot the way that they did it at the day party. And it's something that I have been talking to them about for a while, because they're basically going through some changes within the group that they had. Some people aren't going to be in the group anymore, and basically they're trying to do some things at the next level. I've always thought that at this point they should be too big for the Place Lounge anyway, because just how long that they've been doing it and how small that place is. But we working on some things to try to get some bigger venues and some stuff like that. So shout out to them, man. It's a good group of people. Shout out to my girl Nina, who is always on my back about making sure I get things done and so on and so forth, man. And that's it for my shout outs this week, man. Thank God for another good show, and thank you guys, of course.
Squad.
Oh, dang, my bad. That was so
was
rude. Like, I forgot.
What happened?
I yawned and then cover my mouth like I
Yeah,
had
what's
no
up with you?
training.
You ain't about to do your shout outs, though.
I'm not.
You
What?
Bet. First and foremost, gotta thank God for again allowing everything to come full circle on this Friday. Shout out to my Baltimore Flava family. I can't stand y'all. It doesn't matter.
Squad.
Shout out to my family. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my coworkers. Also, shout out to everybody that voted for Baltimore Flava Radio as Radio Show of the Year.
All 6 of y'all.
All 6 of y'all. We really appreciate it.
We will find out tomorrow, supposedly, if we are finalists. So, if we are finalists, we will be harassing you to vote for us again so that we can win.
Yeah.
And that's a different story for a different day.
And I think that's it for my shout outs.
You got anything, Jen? I hate you sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, like, I
hate
ain't
you.
even trying to be smart. I really don't.
I hate you sometimes.
How about shout out to your mom, your husband, your sister?
They know what's up.
Speaking of your mom, your mom doesn't drive a blue Accord, does she? Your mom has a twin sister. And she's so much of a twin that when I pulled up beside her, I was waving, and she never, yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. And the reason that I thought it was your mom, well, not only did she look exactly like her, but we were in Essex on 702. So I thought that maybe she was coming. I know she doesn't live there, but I thought she just might have been out that way for some reason. And I was like,
Nah, that ain't
and then I
Jen,
rolled my
baby.
window down and stuck my hand out, still trying to get the attention. And I was
Got
like,
swerved
I was
on.
like, no, I know Kim ain't acting funny.
That ain't her.
But no, she definitely has a twin sister. I don't know if she lives in Essex or what, but she definitely has a twin sister that drives a blue Accord.
Oh, she ain't cool.
You know we all look alike anyway.
I don't.
Damn, you want this one or you gonna give it to me?
Matt, you go ahead. This is assist to you. Let's see if you can dunk it. Go ahead.
That's okay, because we love Jen.
Oh, all right.
We love Jen. So
Pass
on
the
that note,
skills.
we're gonna shut this down. We'll be back next Friday. Hopefully we'll have a guest.
If not, I'm
Save
here
it.
all night. Whatever y'all need.
She got the juice. She got the juice.
I can talk all 2 hours.
Baltimore Flava Radio. We out.
We
gonna
are
let Diamond talk
out of
for
here.
Next week. That's the day on show.
Great show.
You want the Gucci's? They $150. I'm gonna give them to you for a special discount.
Oh, which is